Did you know a polar bear can smell prey from over 10 miles away? When a polar bear hunts, it becomes a silent shadow, unstoppable, relentless, and cold as the tundra itself. They are precision killers, perfectly adapted to dominate one of the harshest environments on Earth. Get ready to witness the most terrifying polar bear attacks ever caught on camera. Let's dive in. A polar bear is seen chasing and attempting to hunt a reindeer. Despite their massive size, polar bears can run up to 25 miles per hour over short distances, making escape difficult for the reindeer. Eventually, the bear catches up and brings the hunt to a brutal end. The polar bear measures 2 to 3 meters in length and weighs between 500 and 700 kilograms. To survive the harsh Arctic winter, it must hunt relentlessly. After following the scent of seals beneath the ice, the bear locks onto a trace. Without hesitation, it begins smashing the ice to reach the seal's breathing hole. The attack is swift and brutal, and this time, successful. A single large seal can provide up to 2/3 of a polar bear's annual energy needs, enough to sustain it until spring returns. This hungry polar bear is searching for food to fill its stomach after hibernation. Using the wind to its advantage, it picks up the scent of prey from afar while also hiding its own scent from being detected. With an extraordinary sense of smell, polar bears can detect seals from over 20 miles away, even under compacted snow. After tracking quietly, the bear finally spots a seal resting on the ice. Then suddenly, it charges from behind and nearly misses. But luck is on its side. The bear manages to grab the seal and quickly drags the prize across the ice. A polar bear tries its luck hunting a herd of walruses while searching for food. It initially attempts to attack the adults, but they're far too massive, and their long tusks can be deadly. Walruses can weigh over 1,200 kilograms and can fatally injure polar bears during defensive encounters. Targeting a smaller, weaker individual is a smarter choice. After several failed attempts, the bear finally isolates a young walrus and secures the kill. This polar bear had just killed a seal. It dragged the carcass through the water and across the ice before finally settling down to feed. To survive in the harsh Arctic. A polar bear needs about 2 kilograms of fat per day, usually obtained from seals. But when food is available, It can consume much more in a single sitting to build up fat reserves for the lean months ahead. This polar bear is attempting to hunt a pod of beluga whales surfacing to breathe through a narrow ice hole. Patiently, the bear waits silently at the edge, barely moving, relying on perfect timing and stillness. Then, when the moment is right, it strikes with explosive speed. Fortunately for the bear, the effort pays off. It catches one beluga and secures a hard-earned meal. These two male polar bears are both eager to hunt beluga whales, but with very different strategies. One bear charges into open water, chasing the whales directly. But in open water, belugas are fast and nearly impossible to catch. Meanwhile, the other bear waits patiently on a carefully chosen rock, watching and conserving energy. His approach is calculated. At last, the moment comes, and with a swift strike, the patient bear catches a beluga on his own. As the sea ice shrinks, walruses are forced to retreat to coastal haulouts, giving polar bears rare opportunities to hunt them. But it's far from easy. Adult walruses can weigh over 1,500 kilograms, more than twice the weight of most polar bears. When the bear charges, the herd panics and retreats to the sea. The bear manages to catch one, but piercing the walrus's skin is another challenge. With hides nearly 10 centimeters thick and protected by dense blubber, walruses are incredibly difficult to kill. Eventually, the bear gives up. He won't eat today. A woman somehow fell into a zoo enclosure where polar bears were living. Several bears even tried to grab her as she struggled in the water. Fortunately, rescuers quickly distracted the bears and managed to pull the woman to safety. After several tense attempts, she was finally lifted out of the enclosure, miraculously without injury. This rare video captures a polar bear hunting a caribou as it tries to swim across a lake. Polar bears are powerful swimmers, capable of reaching speeds up to 6 miles per hour and covering long distances without rest. For prey in open water, there's almost no hope of escape. Eventually, after overpowering and drowning the caribou. The polar bear drags it to shore and enjoys the feast with ease. This man accidentally encounters a polar bear and tries to scare it off, but instead, the bear chases him. Polar bears are one of the few predators known to actively hunt humans, so keeping your distance is crucial for survival. Luckily, the man reaches his snowmobile just in time. If that machine had stalled, he wouldn't have made it out alive. Two hunters accidentally encountered a polar bear in the field. The bear looked curious and cautiously approached, keeping its distance as the hunters made loud noises to deter it. After a tense standoff, the bear eventually retreated and walked away. Fortunately, no one was harmed. This footage was filmed at Nanook Lodge in Manitoba, where a polar bear was being stalked by a pack of wolves. The wolves were likely testing the bear for signs of weakness. As more wolves joined in, the bear began taking evasive steps to avoid confrontation. But after several tense minutes, the wolves realized the bear was too large and powerful to bring down, and eventually gave up. This video captures a disturbing moment as a male polar bear attempts to cannibalize a mother and her cub. The mother tries to defend her young, but it's no use. The male bear catches the cub. Eventually, he drags the carcass away and begins to feed. Cannibalism among polar bears, though rare, is known to occur, especially when food is scarce. Adult males may target cubs as an opportunistic source of calories during harsh Arctic conditions. A large male polar bear at Nanook Polar Bear Lodge got a little too close to a female and her cub, and she made it clear he wasn't welcome. Mother polar bears are fiercely protective. Even though males can be twice their size, females will aggressively defend their cubs, especially during the vulnerable first year of life. In the end, the female charged forward, forcing the much larger male to back off and run away. This footage, filmed in the Canadian Arctic off the East Coast, shows a male polar bear consuming a cub after a brutal hunt. It's likely the female had two cubs when chased. She was forced to abandon one in order to save the other. Male polar bears have been known to kill and eat cubs, often to bring the female back into mating condition. That's why mothers keep their cubs at a safe distance from adult males whenever possible. This is the terrifying moment when a wildlife cameraman comes face to face with a fierce 1,000 kilograms polar bear searching for its next meal.
Straight for weakest point, the door.
For nearly 45 minutes, the filmmaker endures the bear's relentless assault as it desperately searches for a weak spot in the pod.
Animals on the planet. One of the most intimidating animals on the planet. And one of the few animals.
Fortunately, after countless attempts,
That perspex is flexing. Just trying to see if
the bear finally gives up and walks away, leaving the man shaken but alive.
Like it would when stalking a seal.
that perspex is flexing.
If this video gave you a new respect for nature's wild side, give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more real wildlife moments caught on camera. There's always more to explore. Click on the next videos showing up right now. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.